Hello, everyone. Row Your Boat is here. I would like to start this live off by saying that I'm here to bring some type of support and I'm trying to motivate myself as well as others on the awareness of having better light on your mental intake throughout your daily life to your throughout your daily life goals. So I'm going to just come with a journal. I'm going to try to do this as much as possible and deliver really who I am to everybody. And I'm going to do this. This is going to be a commitment that I can say it's been a while since I've been in my mental health journey. It's been a while since I was able to strengthen myself and go down this path to a positive type of light. So I really hope y'all will join me. I am also trying my best to stop saying the word um. So that's going to be part of this journey. So I may be talking a little slow, but I am trying to develop a better mental health awareness, just a better mental health vibe about who I am. So let's just get into how my day went today. I've had a pretty good day. The thing that kind of had me, there we go. First so I was watching this guy who said a lot of times come when you are scared of a pause. I think the reason I say it is in fear a lot of times when I am coming live to y'all and when I am, was that another? I think that was another one. Everything starts with practice. So this is going to be something I'm going to have to practice in order to stop saying. So that's part of my mental health strengthening. Today, I think my day started off with me trying to fight and face a viral infection that I have right now that's going on with, I'll say it came about from a flu that we all pretty much know about. A friend of mine caught the flu, and I think I got a little speck of it. I think I did get a little speck of it, which was me having problems with my asthma. It led to me having problems with my asthma. So that was something that I needed to get attention with from the doctor. I did go to the doctor. It took them a while to prescribe me the right stuff, but for the most part, I'm getting better. So I have to take that as a plus. But my mental health state for the day, it wasn't bad. It's been a lot better. A lot of times I do have issues with trying to face things like jealousy. That's been something that has been very heavy in me lately. And I think it's because I have been on the single side of life for a long time. I've been single for a while. So I don't know if a lot of you know, but when you are single for years on, it takes a while for you to strengthen your and I mean in the midst of sometimes you will be lonely. Every person that has been single for days on end, you will catch times when you do feel lonely and you may also feel jealousy when you see people that you associate with and you do recognize them as friends, when you see them engaging more more with somebody else, you may feel that slight jealousy. That's why a lot of times it's good to try to go out and go on a date. Go on a date and find you someone. I have been single for a long time, even though I tell myself I'm trying to develop into someone who I feel can go out and date and mingle. I am not a person that I'm definitely outgoing. I feel like I'm outgoing, but I've been single for so long that it has caused a bit of a ruckus on who I want to be. So I'm just trying to work on who I am, really dig in deep so that I can get better in what I got going on in life. My mental health, it it is strengthening. It is because I am facing the first thing, which is awareness. Awareness is something that you have to face. So it's going to be awareness for me and then a commitment. This day right here is going to be marked that I am going to commit to coming every day, regardless of what I have going on. For the most part, until I reached one goal. The goal right now is for me to feel better about who I am. Um, there's another arm, y'all. I gotta catch those. I'm gonna get better with those. But I want to learn to not care as much on what others think. And I have to build myself so that this jealousy spirit can leave. I know it's always going to be there. I'm going to have some type of jealousy being that I have been alone for a while. I have to fight it. It's very hard to fight. And I guess I'll talk about that in another live. I really just wanted to come today about what mental health challenges that I may have faced today. So, yeah, other than having that jealousy surrounded by me, I also had a spirit of feeling intimidated. Yes, I did have a mental health challenge of feeling intimidated by a coworker, and not saying that this coworker is a bad person. It was just something that was in me. The coworker is right now being trained, and I'm pretty much training them with somebody else. Sometimes things get lost, things get miscommunicated, and it can cause frustration, not only in the coworker, but in me, and maybe in my other coworkers. Today, I definitely handled it a lot better. I did not have any. I did well. I can't lie. I did have some disdain towards the coworker because I felt that they were pretty much telling me they knew how to do something, but you asked me a question about how to do it, but you're stating to me that you know what you're doing. So I do feel on the line that I didn't feel like they were playing me. I didn't feel like they were playing me, but I felt offensive. That's something I have to wash away. I have to learn not to take things so seriously. That that right there was I'm glad that I thought about that. I thought about it. I I mean, it was too serious. I treated it too seriously. That's something that I am also trying to face. I do take things too hard at times. and too serious. And you don't always have to. You do not need to always take things to heart, especially in a work environment. Don't always take it to heart. You have to learn to walk around certain things that you are facing mentally, and just try to learn learn the people that you are around. Learn the people that you are around while you are also learning who you are so that you can show them the best you. That is a goal of mine. I'm going to have to learn to face and confront the person within myself so that I can focus on treating others around me like I would like to be treated and not feel like I have to go on the offensive side of things, take the offensive side, the defense, that blockage. I felt that today. I felt that today with that coworker that, hey, I needed to put my defense mechanism up because I felt that you could have been playing me, being that you seem to act like you know what you're doing. And I'm not saying that you don't, but you don't know this specific thing that you asked me. That could be something that that coworker is facing too. So I have to realize that it's not about me. It's not about me. That's something that we definitely face in mental health challenges, that the world does not revolve around us, oneself. It's so many people. So just bring yourself in the world, bring yourself in your day, and focus on what you can do to reach your goals for that day. And when it comes to trying to feel what others are feeling, you can't do it. You can't do it. All you can do is feel what you feel. So that's what I'm going to take in. I felt that today, that I need to take that in. Don't always take to heart those personal struggles and put those on somebody is trying to do something bad to you. No. So okay, I'm glad I am working through this. This is definitely a good learning tip for me, and I will take all comments. I appreciate anybody leaving a comment. I don't care if it's a negative comment. I'm going to take it and I'm going to work with it. This is something that I have to have because YouTube has that's going to be something I have to talk about too. YouTube has pretty much been a big part of my life as of late, and it's not always been good, and it's definitely not always been bad. This right here is definitely this is a strength. This is a strength. It's all in how I feel that you use it and you utilize it. I don't want to come up here and give people a side of me that is fake. No, all of this is real. All of this is something that I want to help people, educate them on, inspire, as well as inspiring myself. This is a reflection. This is what it is. It's a reflection on who I am throughout my day, and I'm glad I can just come and express it. I am. I'm glad that I can come and express it. And please, if you feel that this is something that you may be going through, let me know. Let me know. We are going to work through this together. This mental health strengthening can only get better. I'm going to watch this video. I'm going to watch it and I'm going to sink it in. I know throughout my day, I'm the type of person I have to hear things about 6, 7, 8 times for me to really get it in my head that this is something I need to work on. This is something that I need to focus in on. I'm so happy right now because that word, I haven't said it, but I know at least 2 times, and after the 2 times, it was in explanations of me trying to say, "Hey, I gotta stop saying it." So that's a plus. I may even start put it in my notebook. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and strike out because I want that word to be erased from my vocabulary. Right now, this is something else that I'm facing. I do care too much about what others think. Yeah, I do. I care too much about what other people think, what other people think about me, about the things that I do. A lot of times when I click off of a live or click off of a video, I feel embarrassed. I feel very embarrassed because I just feel like I am being judged on all type of levels, and I wanted to please everybody. Like, oh, I gotta please them. I gotta please this person. I gotta please this person. And when it comes to somebody being negative towards me, it's very hard for me to handle. This is gonna change. So this right here, I need every bit of negativity, every bit of positivity. Please spread it to me, and I'm going to fight through it. That's what I need. But I'm just saying this how I am pretty much feeling. And that is very hard to step away from when you care way too much about what others think. Now I'm not saying I don't want to be, but it does seem sometimes that I am trying to be so defensive that I become a person that I'm not. A person that I want to lash out at people and be mean to people because I feel like that's the energy that they're giving me. That's not always the case. And even if it is, why let somebody make me be in that down place, in that downer throughout my day? I really feel like I throw out the day, not so much, but I throw out a lot of negativity that may be in a bad type of place that I'm in. So I throw it out and it makes me feel a type of wholeness. It's definitely not the wholeness that comes with that real happiness when I am talking positively with a friend. I felt that right there, when you feel that type of positive type of mental state, that's no other. That's why I know that I can be on the path to greatness. Because feeling that that good energy is way better than feeling the energy of revenge, feeling the energy that I got back at this person, feeling the energy that I told this person off. It lasts way longer when you sit there and somebody may be talking to you badly, maybe even cursing you, and when you sit there and you take it, as long as it doesn't become physical, it feels good. It does. It feels good because you're like, okay, I know, and I feel that I didn't do anything to hurt this person. I feel that I don't even know who this person is. I've never met this person in my life, but they have came at me kind of negatively. And even if I do know them, they could have been having a bad day. But in the end, if I go and react to them, who is going to be the winner? They are, because I'm going to be thinking about it. I am going to be thinking about that thing for a while. Like, I can't believe them. I'm going to be thinking about it why they don't care. And even if they do care, I don't need to be giving them my energy. I have way too much other things to be doing. Way too much other things to be doing. So we got to learn that these interactions that we may have with people, they are important, but it's all about how we confront it. confrontation. That's something else today that I have faced. And I face that on a daily because I am in a working type of environment on pretty much a daily basis. So that's something that I need to focus in on so that I won't come out with not having a job anymore or being in a place of not being responsible with my words, with my actions. Leadership sometimes may not be ran by the right person, but you still have to respect authority if you plan on keeping what you got, keeping that job. And when you're dealing with your mental abilities, sometimes you have to do what's best for you. You got to remember always in the back of your head to do what's best for you. I have a good friend that makes me think about that type of stuff a lot of times because even though I do feel his negative energy too sometimes, I feel that his positive energy is way more increased, way more enlightened than mine is a lot of times. And I take that. And for example, it was a time where my friend told me that it is times where they want to say things that may not fit well with what leadership has to say, but they think about their family, they think about the responsibilities that they have. So they won't say but so much. They'll say respectfully. It may be a respectful lie. Now I know y'all like, hold on, a lie. Basically something on the line. This is a question that is always asked. How do you like your how do you like your job? Sometimes this happens on the work field. Instead of being like what you may be feeling at the time, like I can't stand this about it and I can't stand that, you do have to think about who is that person going to tell? Is that person somebody that goes around spreading business? So you got to say, I I like my job. You just got to say it. I like my job. I like what I'm doing. It's all good. Just say that. Say it's all good and move forward. I had a situation that I was thinking about today also that happened on Saturday. And it was something that I could have avoided, but I went right into it. I did. I went into it because I wanted to feel better about myself. It was someone on the lines of a gossip hound. A hound came into my work environment Saturday, came into my work environment. I know exactly what this person is about. This person comes to collect information because they have a negative spirit, and that's something about them that helps them feel that wholeness that you don't want. So this person came, and at first I was doing very well. A coworker of mine, they did get wrapped up into it. They got wrapped up into it because they were trying to get information, and they knew what they were doing because they came right there about me, and I just continued to try to work on what I had going on. I tried my best, but little did I know I was going to be pulled in. I pulled myself in to make note on things. This person is known to go around and tell narratives, tell folks business. And I did say I have to say that I did let this person get the best of me. And that was something that I was thinking about most of the weekend towards today. I was thinking about that in the back of my head, like, why did I let this person take me there? I do not want to be hearing no type of confrontations about something that I may have said. And I know that this person is known to gossip and tell business, but I was wrapped into it at the time. I felt like that made me feel better. I felt like that made me feel better to say what I had to say. But you got to realize, now that I'm thinking about it, you have to realize that that's not going to help you. Being in that negative Nancy type of mode to help that make you feel like you have better control, that's not the type of control that's going to lead you where you need to be mentally, and your that spiritual state that you need out here to really to survive, to build a positive plot to what you have going on throughout your day. So I am going to take from this live right here. I'm watching this, rerunning it back, and I'm going to use it because this is going to be me and my subscribers and supporters. This is going to be our space. Say whatever you want. And then even the naysayers, please come in here and say whatever you want. I don't care how evil and how negative it's going to be. I'm going to take all of this in because we need it. We all need some type of mental health goal. I felt today this was something else that that I felt that my doctor didn't do enough for me. So I got to think about this. What did I really put out to my doctor in order for me to get the help that I needed, the help that I needed with this cough? Because this cough right here that I'm having, it's been very frustrating. I have to say this cough has been frustrating throughout my day. And I'm just trying to build a better me, especially starting this mental health strengthening today. This has been something this has been holding me back. This has been holding me back today. But it's going to get better. Yes. It's going to get better. I feel that the medicine is working, and before bed today I will be taking the some more of the med pack that was given to me. So it's going to get better. I have to think that too into light. A lot of times we have to tell ourselves it's going to get better. You will not always be coughing. You will be able to still gain that substance that you need. This right here, this public speaking is going to help me get better and help me learn to control who I am, control what I want to put out into the world and what I want to face. Happiness is something that I know I can build within me. It's not something that you have to buy. You don't buy your happiness because it's it's installed within us. Everybody can be happy regardless of the type of state that you may be in. So just learn to focus in and don't give up. Don't give up on what you have going on in this world. Try your best to find ways to have a happy point of view whenever you can. You may have days where you do have that dark cloud that will not leave you and it's raining down on you. Try your best to write down something happy, even if you just write the word happy. That's going to be something that I'm going to try to face during this mental health strengthening that I have going on. So I can see light of things. And I have to stop thinking about this is something else today. I there's another, you know what? I'm working on it. Another thing that I have been fighting through is taking in sometimes the when you don't like when you don't like something about someone, you can't hold that against them. I have to learn not to let that stuff not to let that stuff get me down to the point where I'm holding stuff against people and it's holding me back because I may not want to talk to them and confront them because I may be feeling like they don't mean me any good. But that's not the approach to take when you are trying to build something. When you are trying to be a better you. So I'm going to face that and I'm not going to be disengaged with what I'm trying to take into. It's a commitment. Hard times come about very quickly. Hard times come about very quickly. A lot of times I don't a lot of times I don't know how to face them without that negative image that I may make and surround them around. But I'm going to build a better structure like this right here, building my structure to stay away from the word. I want to delete that from my vocabulary and take on this approach where I'm talking and I still need to use my mental. This is something else. Something else. I have to use this more. I have to utilize my brain, the thing between my skull and the water. I can't let it be soaked up. I have to use the brain, utilize this brain of mine and channel in on it. But not only the brain, you have to use your brain. I got to realize your brain with your heart. A lot of times you have to use both so that you can know how to be yourself. I have to learn how to be myself. A lot of times I don't always take in the real the reality of being who I am. I don't do it. Pause. I gotta pause sometimes. Build my patience. And I will not be saying words that I don't want to say because I want to look. Right now, I'm in a state which I'm trying to fight. I probably will make a live on that too, that I do care about what people think. So while I'm caring about what people think, I have to surround myself with better brain activity and better heart activity if I'm going to deliver that. So until I can care less about what other people think, and I do think that that's definitely some type of a mind game, uh, a mind game, or some type of control that has been installed within me. So I have to build upon that. It's a lot. that we as adults, a lot of things that we face, we may think that therapy is the way to go. A long time I struggled. I struggled with wanting to get a mental health counselor. That was just last year. But I did get one. I got a mental health counselor. I'll really get down and dirty on the details of it. Let me retract that down and dirty. That may have not been something I wanted to say. I will be getting back to everybody about what I faced during my time with the mental health therapist. But for the most part, I want to say that this is going to help me much more. This right here is going to help me more. That's what I feel in my um views of it. But right now I just want to talk really about the strengthening of your mental health abilities and your daily journals. This right here is my daily journal, day one. And I hope that you will also, if you feel this is something you need to do, make you a journal. Structure your journal into something you can be positive. You feel that you can bring a positive type of manner to your environment. I want to be in the midst of the medical education surrounding YouTube. Some things that I have partaked in, I've been thinking about as well. I'll say this, I have been thinking about what I have on my other channel, and if I want to keep participating in it. I have met some good people. It really makes me think a lot of times when I do participate in gossip and certain things surrounded by negativity, it makes me feel bad. I know that's not my place. That's why I was asked what I really am here on YouTube for. I was asked that question and I hesitated. So, once you hesitate on certain things, certain topics, it may be time to step in who you are and tell yourself, is this something that I can see myself doing and not becoming bitter, not becoming somebody that won't let me feel who I am? I won't be able to feel who I am because I'm too wrapped up in trying to make myself feel better about putting somebody else down. That's not who that's not where I want to be. I know. That's only gonna make me more bitter. And it falls into me being alone right now, not having any type of relationship that I can say is salvageable, something that I can really put out there. I have that note. So this right here was definitely a message for me to put out and deliver. It was something that was placed upon me to do. This right here. I am glad that I went on and did this today because it took me a while to say, okay, I'm going to come and give this. I had a lot going on today. I did. I had a lot to go going on with cleaning, with cleaning and things of that nature. And I told myself I was going to get that stuff done so that I can do this today. And I feel better. I this day one mental health strengthening has been a good thing. I'm so happy I did it. And I'm going to watch this video tomorrow and I'm committing. I haven't committed to something in a long time. I have been falling behind on certain responsibilities as well. It's a lot of work. on Roll Your Boat. And this boat, this boat has a lot of sinkholes that I am plugging up. I'm plugging up those sinkholes so that this boat can float. This boat needs to float, and it's going to be tides, and it's going to be those tidal waves that may try to flip this boat over, but I can't let it do it. I cannot let this boat flip over because it would not be in my best interest. It would not be in my best interest, and it's only going to bring harm to me by making this boat flip over. So no, it's going to keep being a roll your boat in in a light that I can respect. That was a lot of what I felt today. That was a lot of what I felt, the challenges that I faced with my coworkers, on feeling like they were intimidating me. I have to build on that, on having a better look at what is intimidation. I also felt today that I was not so much, I didn't feel like I was in so much of a negative type of Nancy type of mode today, which is good, even though I felt that I still had in the back of my head what happened this weekend with the whole gossip hound and what was really spread it. Like if they spread it, what I had to say. I had that in the back of my head. And I was facing I was facing that and this cough today. I've been facing this cough and trying to make better with it. I know I just have to put in my head that it's gonna go away so that I can live on and move through this. And it's this cough is something I gotta realize that this is not something that I haven't had before. This has happened before. So I lived through that the countless times that I've had this cough. So I can live on and live on to the next. Please share this live out. I'm gonna keep y'all for a whole hour, but please share this live out to somebody who you think it can benefit, because I do want to be a benefactor on this YouTube platform. And if I have to come live every day to benefit myself as well as others, then that's what I am going to do. I'm going to be who I am. This has been the most genuine that I have felt in a while because I've just let a lot go. I've said a lot and I want to keep expressing myself. This is what I need. Yes. And I'm going to take in whatever comments come my way, and I'm going to make some type of light and salvation out of them, positive or negative, because it can help you. It can. Now, I do want to get into, well, right now, the mental health strengthening. So, yeah, that was a lot of what, and jealousy. Jealous. I'm sorry. And jealousy. So yeah, yes, that's something that I faced today. Yes, I faced jealousy because I felt that a friend of mine was giving more attention to somebody else. And I can't have them there with me 24/7. I gotta realize that, hey, they have people in their lives they are talking to too. So they can't just give me all of their attention. I can be an attention seeker my whole time being somewhere. You can't just be an attention seeker because you are lonely. You may feel lonely at the time and you don't want them talking to somebody else. You can't do that when you are in a relationship with them. I got to think about that. I can't make them just hold on to me and not talk to somebody because I feel like their relationship is growing. I'm not sleeping with them. And even if I was, I can't be that jealous that I don't want them talking to somebody else. That's just me though, how I feel. But let me know what y'all think about that. When you are feeling like the person is giving somebody more attention all of a sudden. And it may not even be like their full attention. Like they may still be paying you attention, but you're just kind of jealous that they are receiving more attention. Somebody pretty much came into our space and I felt some type of way about it. That's it. So it may be time, this is something that I'm glad I was able to pinpoint because hey, it may be time for me to get out here and try to at least talk to somebody else, because especially when that person is taken, already seen for. When somebody's already seen for and you feel like you want all of their attention, you got to realize, hey, that stuff ain't gonna happen. So don't, some I have to relax myself and kind of let the jealousy subside and move along. Let the jealousy move along and think about what you have going on next. Next, next on your panel, next on what you have to structure your life. This is goals that I am trying to reach everybody. It may not be today and it may not be tomorrow, but as I go on these daily quests of mental strengthening, I am going to revive who I was on a level and with way better outlooks and views. Take in patience. I want to take in patience and realize who I want to be and who I am being from what I'm reflecting to the world and the people that are in it. The time that I have left in this world, I want it to be of some type of guiding light that I can shine over myself so that other people can see and take in. Right now, I know some of the huge faults that I feel that I may have found today. One was jealousy. The other is caring about what other people think. The other is me building my speech development, building myself not saying cutting that word, deleting that word from my life. A video was put in place for me today where the guy stated, know how to not say anymore, never again. I think I can count today without the examples on at least my 5 fingers, how many times I said how many times I said the UM word, I think. If it's not one hand, then it's two. I know. So that's a good positive for me. But I'm going to go back into this video when it's all said and done, and I'm gonna start making crosses and slits to see how many times I said how many times I said it. And I may put that at the beginning of each video. Yeah, that sounds great, doesn't it? I'm gonna put that at the beginning of each video and visually see and let y'all know, oh, this is how many times I said it, y'all, everyone, how how many times I said UM. So, I'm gonna put light on this. I am. And I want commentary. If y'all can, please make commentary on this and make reactions. Whatever you want to put out, make it. Because I'm going to take from it. I am going to take from it and just build upon. Build upon. Yeah, roll your boat in a direction that best suits you at the time. I know that I am not done yet with confrontation. I know that I am not done with the jealousy or with caring what others think. I'm not done with it because I felt it today. Something else that happened today, I felt I was looking at a video and I felt that the person was coming at me. And I got to realize my name wasn't called. That person may not have even been thinking about me. So I'm caring way too much about what others think. I am going to face this because this has been something that I have not faced in a long time. I want to get me, this is something I want to get is a full body mirror, and I'm going to get naked and I'm just going to look in that mirror at who I am, how I'm feeling, and see what I can build on it. See what I'm going to build and see where I'm at in my life. I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it. And I'm going to see what I can let y'all know what I saw. I'm going to let y'all know what I saw. It's a lot that I have to really focus in on. Thank God. Look at all these tips that I'm giving myself and others. I'm going to look at this video and I'm going to take from it. Yes, you have to. Every step of the way, you have to take. This morning, when I got up, my back was hurting. My back was hurting today. That was something else that I was dealing with. That did affect what I had going on mentally. And so I wasn't really even able to channel in on how I was feeling because I was feeling my back. The aches and pains that I had going on in my back, I was feeling that. So it was kind of hard for me to take in a lot of what I could have been seeing, what I was reacting to, because I was dealing with pain. A lot of times, pain can make me not want to deal with a lot of the mental stabilities that I have going on throughout the day. So that was something that maybe I could have took an aspirin for. Took an aspirin and took that pain away, but I was trying to face the stuff I had going on with this cough. So I did have a lot to go on today. I had a lot that I had to focus in on. But I made it. That is the big good point. That's that's the big kicker for this journal, is that I made it throughout my day, and I made it without feeling really bad, and just knowing where I'm going to go. I do need to build my energy block. Soon as I pretty much got settled in from work, I took it to a nap, which my naps are becoming more frequently longer, and I don't want it to always. I want to be living more life throughout my day. So today I must say that I got a lot more done than what I normally do. I was able to come and focus in on this. This was a big part of my day that I'm very happy I did. And I know that I need it. There's another video that I want to make, because I do want to backtrack on something that I might as well put this out. I want to backtrack on saying that YouTube is not a go-to sometimes, because it can be. YouTube can be a go-to with your mental stability and your mental state, but it's all in how you handle it. It's all in how you feel at the time and what you can take in. I do want to say that I think you should build more structure and what you have going on, so that you can take the negativity that may come with trolls and learn to fight through it. Because you may have some people that may say some things that may be very belittling to you. That, I'm so happy I did that, y'all. See, I took my time and I just went on and said it. Belittling to you. You need that patience, I'll tell you. So yes, that's something that I want to bring awareness to, that if you do plan on doing you some type of a mental health boat or some type of journal, make sure that you have strengthened yourself to be able to survive out here when someone may say something that you don't like, that's in the comments. Learn how to deal with it. And if it's too much for you, delete it. Make sure you delete it. And if you need to block that person because they may be coming at you with even more, block them. Because this is something for you and your support team, and build upon that, because you're going to build a better self, a better you. And in the end, you're going to gain. You are going to gain a lot. Like me, I'm gaining. This is what I'm feeling today, that I'm having much more of a gain. And you see what I have in the background. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. Yes. And we have to find them a lot of times, because they will not just pop up out of nowhere. They can, but it depends on your mood, on how you're really feeling. So that's why I'm going to come and let y'all know how I'm really feeling every day. Yes, I'm going to try my best every day to come and tell you how I'm feeling. So please make sure that you share this live out. Let other people know what I may have going on over here, what you think about it. And I'm just going to take light on it. I feel like this has been the realest that I have been with myself in a long time. This has been something that I did need. And kudos to me. I'm going to say kudos to me, because I'm doing this with a cough right now, with a viral infection that I'm trying to fight and gain composure of. And I'm happy that I'm able to do this, because it shows that I am going to be able to commit to being here. So please take in whatever you can from this, and know that it's a boat out there. Everybody has a boat. You have to get on your boat, and it's going to be some sinkholes. So make sure to have a lot of duct tape and have that hardcore plunger so that you can keep all of your holes covered and sealed, and you can keep that mental health afloat on your boat. This is Roro. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed what I had going on today. Go back and watch, because I feel a lot of enlightenment was placed in this live today, as well as just being you, being me. I was being myself, and I'm getting much better with that word. Yeah, that word is going to be deleted from my vocabulary. Yes, because I want to keep it proper and very much professional, and learn how to structure myself and what I may have going on at the time. So this has been mental strengthening on Roll Your Boat. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. And the folks that may be seeing this live in the future, I hope this helps in the mental education, of you becoming somebody that you can see as your genuine self. Have a good night, everybody, and I will be back tomorrow. Build that strength, build that mental health strength. Take care, and thank you so much for joining me. Roll your boat, selling right off.